What is up, YouTube? Evan Almighty, bringing you guys a new video from MaddenAllStars.com. And today I'm kind of bringing the second half of my Audible video. If you missed the first half, the link is in the description. So in the first half, I basically go over all the different audibles, how to adjust your defense. Not only just how to adjust your defense, but how to do it quickly and efficiently. So if you already know how to do that and already know how to set up your defense for every single formation, then this video may not be for you, but you are welcome to stay. And make sure to give this video a thumbs up because we do post daily tips and tricks and all that. And make sure to go to MaddenAllStars.com for even more content and hit that subscribe button if you haven't for our daily content. And the notification bell will let you know when we post content. So today I'm going over basically, so we went over last video how to make our audibles. Now I'm teaching you how to adjust to different formations and kind of what I see in a formation. So I'm going over basically the main popular formations. So bunch, very popular formation. First bunch I like to run either cover 3 or cover 4. Right here I'm going to run cover 3. Now there's one thing about bunch that I like. When someone runs bunch, I know I probably don't have to worry too much about their running back. Now if they're running something like a trips tight end, then I have to worry about the running back on a flood route. Versus in bunch, the running back, unless they have like an ability to where they can send them on a flood route, the running back is less of a worry for me. So we're going to come out and cover 3. And this is an adjustment I like to make on almost all my plays. I like to pinch my defensive line, spread my linebackers, and crash my defensive line out. Now, if you don't know how to do any of that, again, check out that first video. It'll help you out with that. So you can always, to bring your defense up a little bit, you can show blitz. But it's gonna change a little bit of different things. In certain plays, we don't want to do that. So for this sake, we're just gonna do our regular setup that I just mentioned. And what I like to do is I like to bring this guy up. Okay, bring the zones to basically look at the play art. Look at where this defensive back is playing. Okay, so if he's playing up here, okay, yeah, he's covering over top, but he's of no use to me up here when the ball is snapped. He is used up here because he's immediately being a threat. The only thing we have to worry about is if that outside receiver was on a post, he might be able to beat him. But that's just something we got to pay attention to with our user. And this curl flat right here, I bring it up as well. And we're going to run this play. I'm going to use a Van Der Esch. And here we go. So just the running back open for a short little gain. Another thing I like to do, and I mix up coverage, is kind of like a combo coverage, is again, same adjustment, but we're going to make a little bit of a different adjustment. We're going to take this, we're going to press coverage, I'm sorry. We're going to press coverage, and we're going to take, we're going to man up the slot right there. And you also can man up the outside. I mix it up a little bit, but that's the main thing we do. And then we take him, and we bring him up. So this is what this is going to look like. And I actually like putting him, Van Der Esch, on this in a middle, sorry, not a middle third. We actually want to put Van Der Esch in a mid-read right here, okay? So that's that. You can, again, bring Woods up, but we're just going to leave him here, and we're going to use our Van Der Esch. Actually, we'll use our Woods. So just make our read, play our D, and right there, force an easy interception. So that's basic coverage versus bunch. That's mainly what we do. We like to stay in. I like to stay in cover 3, cover 4. Same kind of concepts in cover 4. Really just depends what they're in. So next we are going to go over. We'll be in nickel again. You can do this out of 3-4 nickel normal, and let's see. You can go over 5 wide, but next I just want to do, all right, trips tight end, another very, very common play. So I want to talk about here how, look at the running backs routes, okay, and Pat's wide post, he's on that flood route. On double sail, he is as well. The running back is on some effective routes, and those are the routes we're worried about. So a very common, popular play is, let's see, where is it at? They've got to have it in here. Do they not have like a, well, the double sail is good. That's basically, yeah, that's okay. So this is a very popular play. So our tight end's going to be on an out route. and then we're going to have 2 dig routes on the inside. On trips tight end, you got to watch the tight end, obviously. I do not like. I'm a big fan still of running cover 3, again, because you have your flat routes out there, or you can run cover 4. It's really up to you. But what we're gonna do is we'll run cover 3, and you can also run like a Tampa 2, and you can take your linebacker and send him onto a curl flat. It's really up to you. So for the sake of this, actually we will do that. So we got a mid read, we got our vert hook. We're gonna same setup as we did last video. We're gonna pitch our D line, spread our linebackers, and we're gonna crash out. All right. So here we go. I'm gonna use our Brown right here. Okay. So hold on. He played underneath. Why didn't I play that? Hold on. Let me look at the replay right quick. Oh, that's why. Okay, I don't like having a running back out there, and he played way, way too shallow. That's why I like playing versus cover 3. I usually just keep it with cover 3. We're gonna move him up. You can move the hook curl up. You can do any of that kind of stuff. You can man up right here in the slot again, which I'm a big fan of doing, like I had mentioned before. And here we go. And there's our basic setup. So main thing, you got to watch the dig routes, the running backs. I like to use the tight end, and then our linebacker Van Der Esch kind of cleans up the running back there. On this is a very hard formation to stop, and here it is versus cover 4. Same little setup, except versus cover 4. I always bring these safeties up versus cover 4. Cover 4 is very good with run defense, and I'll go over that in a minute. So we got our quarter flat out there. Boom. So with cover 4, boom, got an easy pick. So for cover 4, they played that route very, very well. That tight ends route. So right here, down their deep blues, and look at this defense versus cover 4. Cover 4 is pretty solid. Look at that. Boom. Picks that right up. That was our outside corner. And covers that. Now as you see with cover 4, the middle's going to be a little more open, but that if we cover it with our user, we're good. And right there we got a pick. But look at that defense. Perfect defense. So that is versus trips tight end. Also, you'll do all right with inside zone with pinching your line, spreading your linebackers. Next, we can go over a run play, and then I want to go over 5 wide. So we can do nickel again. All right, and I want to show a formation, a heavier formation. All right, Y off. This will work. I want to get a stretch play. I'm not familiar with the Patriots playbook. We'll just do an off-tackle play. All right, so with a formation like this where it's heavy to one side, so obviously it's heavy to the right side, so we're going to take our D-line and we're going to shift them to the right. Now, sometimes they're not going to dramatically move. Sometimes they are, but we're always going to shift to the right side because if they are, let's say, over to the left too far, because sometimes they'll come out and they'll be aligned like this, you always want to shift to the heavy side, okay? You want to bring your safeties up, stack the box, and then spread your linebackers like we do, and I crash my defensive line outside. So I like to use either the linebacker or the safety up top. It's really up to you. And you're actually going to get really, really good defense. So I was showing the replay, the defense here that we get. So if I stack in the box, you see our linebackers are all kind of hovering, and our DBs are all kind of hovering over. You're going to not give up any big plays, and then you're relying on sheds, or as you see that linebacker or DB or whatever he is loops around, you're going to get a lot of that looping action, and that is going to to stop them right there for a negative gain. So run D is pretty self-explanatory. I use cover 4 for run D. If I have run defense that I run that's absolutely killer out of 3-4, but in nickel I'll run cover 4. And sometimes when my run D will be getting beat, and I'll come out and cover 4, and it'll do a solid job. So right here you can even hover over top, try to suck up a blocker. Right here I kind of hover around, and someone's going to hit the gap. One of those safeties is going to hit the gap and get a stop. So very solid run D actually. Very simple to set up as well. And then last but not least, I want to go over some cover, not cover 5 wide. Now, I do want to say there are so many different formations. Like I said, if you have trouble stopping a certain formation or route, just leave it down below. There's just so many. I could talk all day. So we'll just empty Ace Patriot. Now, I will be honest. When someone runs 5 wide versus me, I blitz the hell out of them, and they're not going to be able to. That is how okay. 5 wide, you just simply don't have enough blockers. So if you're able to blitz, you can get in, and they're not going to be able to do anything. Okay, but if you aren't blitzing and want to run, if you aren't blitzing and you want to run coverage D, cover 4 is your best option, but it's still going to be difficult. But same thing, we're gonna bring our safeties up, and we got our quarter flats out there. And like I said, guys, it's very difficult to stop 5 wide. There's so much you got to focus on, but right there, you're just kind of really hoping you get a good pick. And with 5 wide, again, we're gonna bring our safeties up a little bit, and you can kind of throw them off a little bit by, manning up certain guys. So we man up on that right side. We can man up. That's going to be a linebacker over there. We can man up right there on the left side as well, and throw different coverages out there. You can send a curl flat out there. Let's see the other side. We can run. We can do something like a. What do we want to do? I don't know. There's a lot of another hook curl. Basically you can do a lot of different things. You can even take this guy over here and man him up, right? So it just gives a different look. Bring him up. It's just going to give a weird look to the play. So here we go. That's what you got to do with 5 wide. I kind of just throw zones out there, try to make a mistake. If I'm running coverage right there, make a mistake, we get a pick. Now, normally 5 wide, you want to see what I do? Just one of the most simple blitzes with 5 wide. This is what I normally would do. Okay, super easy. They can run 5 wide all day, and they're not going to get the ball off. So I'm going to run it. See, same play. I bring my players up here. Boom, like that. I pass commit, and I'm going to press over here. Manually press. That's what I'm realistically going to do versus 5 wide, okay? You can run coverage too. It's really up to you. But that's kind of the basic defensive adjustments that I make. Am I perfect? No. Okay, as you see in some of the videos, or some of the plays, I had to adjust. I'm like, oh, that's getting open. Okay, out routes, very hard to stop. Different formations, you have to do different things to stop it. And a lot of times with out routes, I actually do defend them with my user. And I'm always looking for those out routes. But I can make a video on maybe just how to stop out routes, really whatever you guys want to help you guys out. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you stayed to this point, you're a real one. I appreciate you watching, and all the support's been amazing. So make sure to go to MaddenAllStars.com for even more content. You can sign up for free to the website, get a newsletter, and all that good stuff. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Until next time, Evan Almighty signing out.